Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of our Cobblemon 1.4.1 Survival Series, I guess. Yes, this is the second episode, of course. And today we're going to be making our base. And just a regular base, probably going to be a dirt hut or whatever, because we do not have that much in terms of resources just yet. So let's jump into the game, shall we? So last time we ended off over here. I decided to put my foot down because that was quite necessary. As you might remember, the video took about 30 minutes from top of my head. So we have a jungle over there, we have a desert over there, we have an ocean over here. So there's quite a lot that we can achieve during this episode. And I also see that over there, a sunken ship. So I kind of want to check that out. Yeah, so this is the base of operations. I'm going to put everything in here that I have right now, so I don't really... So if I do fuck up, then everything is safely in here. I'm gonna need the bread though, unfortunately. Do I have some more wood? Yes, we do. We can make a boat. Last episode was a problem for me because I barely had any inventory space. So I see a bamboo forest over there. That's actually really good to have at the very beginning because those are quite rare as far as I know. And I also see another apricot farm over there. I also kind of want to do a little bit more Pokemon catching and such. But I don't have the tools for that just yet. So we might want to achieve that as well. This is a feather. This is a 2 smithing templates. Ghost armor trim. Okay. And a buried treasure map. That's good. Hello. Can I... Yes, lapis. Oh, that's quite nice. And a few iron. I need to do this faster. I completely forgot what the shortcut key for that was. To grab it all at once. But we now have 17 iron. There's a Gyarados. Oh, that's a Wingull. Wait, do you have a... well, it's a kind of a diving animation in a sense. First time I'm seeing that. We also need the apricot seeds, or apricot seeds. I see one of the bamboo does not look like the other. Hey, where are you going? Oh, you don't even have fucking animations. I was about to say. You're gonna need to do a whole lot better than just that. To fool me, Bellsprout. Bellsprout is also the number 69. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a few bamboo. And when I say a few, I just mean a couple stacks. This is nice fuel. You can make a very cheap furnace, automated furnace system with this. There's a Ninjask over there. I have Mother Nature's Bounty and Very Berry. What is this? So obtain any berry, okay. Hope you've got a green thumb. Okay. I also added my first add-on, which is Tim's overly complicated or convoluted bug fixes. Let me check what it does really quick. Hold on. It's called Tim's Ultimately Comprehensive Base Mod Edits of Destiny. Kinda weird, but there were 1.4 and 1.4.1 bug fixes necessary. So he is part of the mod team and he actually fixed this. So he fixed 1 pixel on Pidgeot's rear ending being transparent. So his ass was transparent for some reason. Stops water Pokemon from drowning. That apparently wasn't added in 1.4. And for 1.4.1, it also added a Litwick and Drifloon. So in 1.4.1, both Drifloon and Litwick got added. But the thing is, their spawn files were missed, meaning that even though if you're playing in 1.4.1 at the base, in the base mod, you still cannot get it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show this to you. So, made to Terra average speed instead of an absolute sloth. Yeah, because this, well, it indeed was a sloth. The iron vitamin recipe, fix Tayu's emissive so it doesn't blah blah blah. Fix execute evolutions, fix Pikachu evolutions, and fix the Vivillon achievement to be available. So there were a couple things that were missed. Which I can understand. It's quite a big mod. So sometimes you do end up ruining some shit or forgetting some shit. Okay, I'm going back home because what I need isn't here. If we do find any Pokemon that even is remotely shiny, I'm gonna put it in the boat straight away. But I haven't seen anything that looks like it. No, you're just a Diglett, Bellsprout. There's a few Pokemon that I like that I've seen. Oh, there's a structure over there too. And what is that, a water ruin? Or is that just a random sand bank? That's a horsey. Hello, horsey. What are you? Hello, weird. Yeah, this is just a weird structure, okay. So I have checked the 1.5 snapshot. Lately, more and more people are seeing that that you can actually already try 1.5 via snapshot. Basically, somebody just retrieves all the code from the repository and then puts it in a jar file and then says like, hey, you can play this if you want to. And some people do it, some people don't. And I played it as well. I played it. I was looking into it to see what's actually in there right now. Not a whole lot, to be honest. As of right now, it is the 21st of February. And a lot of the structures have already been added. There's a couple still coming, for what I've heard from the development team. Keep in mind that I'm not part of the development team or have any ties to the development team. I'm just looking at what I see in the Discord, in their Discord server. From what I could gather, there is a lot of structures coming in 1.5, around 40 probably. They have already confirmed 35 or something, or 32. So yes, there is a lot coming. But the thing is, most of them haven't been added to the snapshot yet, because I think it's, as of now, it's still waiting on being put into the code, or being put actively being put into the code, as in making the code itself active. Not entirely sure how it works, because I'm not one of those people that works with coding. I'm not an IT kind of guy. But I've checked it out, what is currently available. And the structures, most of them are still missing, of course. And the other structures that there currently don't have the loot table set up yet. And there isn't really a whole lot to showcase either. Oh, here we go. Got it. Oh, already a diamond. That's nice. So the iron we got from this, as well as the diamonds, could already be fairly useful. They are actually quite useful. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna place this sand back down in here, so we don't ruin the structure down there. I also need sheep, but they are all getting killed by the wolves that are currently here, which is annoying. There's also not a whole lot that I can do about it. Hello, Munchlax, how you doing? Galvantula, ooh la la. But like I said, most of them are still missing loot tables. Or at least from what I could gather, because I've tried doing it with the brush, you know, like brushing the sand and the gravel, and it only gave me emeralds, so maybe it's just me. And if it wasn't just me, then yeah, it's the mod itself. And aside from that, there's only like 4 structures that I could see. So I'm still curious on when the others are coming. But I do like the variety, because there were ocean structures, there were lush structures. I don't know if those were in lush caves or something, and desert structures, and also a jungle structure that I couldn't find out. So I'm gonna be curious on what type of biomes they're gonna be in, because it looks like they're everywhere, even in oceans. Munchlax, so you wanna get caught. So the problem is, I don't think I have anything for this yet. What I am actually gonna do is make a furnace straight away. So like I said, not really a whole lot to talk about in terms of that right now. Maybe there is a lot to talk about later on, but like I said, right now we're not really looking too well on content yet, which means that it could still be a while before this actually starts working, which also means that this series is probably going to be longer, because what my ass wants to do is just have fun with the newest version of Cobblemon, but 1.4.1 is the current version, so Anyway, enough blabbing about it. Let's make the base. I am making a room everywhere on this little hill, because I don't know how big I want to make it right now. It's probably going to be a little bit bigger than this, but I just need I just need a safe haven right now. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just gonna make my standard hut as I usually do. Actually, should I? Yeah, let's just make it. Otherwise, we're gonna have that problem again. There's nothing up here. Nice. There we go. So what is my standard hut? It's a 7x7 wooden hut. It's not really worth a whole lot, and it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it works just fine for the very beginning, at least. And it looks nice. I think I made it somewhat too big, didn't I? This one is 9 now, isn't it? Is that a problem with the roofing? No, I don't think it is, but It's too big. No, this is going to be a little bit too big. Maybe, you know what, let's just work with it instead of nagging. At the very beginning, it's always about being practical. With the space you got, with the resources you got. And after that, once you start getting more resources and getting access to different resources, then you can do whatever you want. But right now, we only have wood and some stone. With this all being said, by the way, don't get your hopes up about my building. Because if you've seen my building before, then you know it's not much. It's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's good either. I would say I'm a 6 out of 10 kind of guy. I used to be a 4 out of 10 or a 3 out of 10, so it's slowly but surely getting better. Then again, don't really think we are quite there yet, though, what it should be. Beedrill, stop invading my home. I thought I made enough space. Apparently not. Since we're already busy with climate change anyway, might as well fuck these trees up as well. I always really like that when you start, you just have a world that's untouched, basically, and eventually you start building stuff, and then all of the trees that were here just start to vanish slowly but surely. We could make a little port down there, now I think about a little harbor. Yeah, one thing that I do hate is Pokemon invading my house. There isn't anything that I can do about it either, and that's what I hate. So how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna work with cobblestone stairs? Probably. Give me that. I'm gonna work with cobblestone stairs as well as oakwood stairs. I probably have to go mining very soon. I'm also going to sleep straight away because I am not ready yet for any shenanigans at night. I remember a mine being somewhere nearby. Or a mine, just a cave or a cavern. I hope it's just a cave, because a cavern is something that I'm not really wanting right now. Is this a cavern? Great. Well, we could just start by just mining here, just for the stone that I need. Ah, would you just look at it. The base. It's completely based. I need cobblestone something. Cobblestone slabs, I think. Just need a few of those, not all of them. How do we get up, though? We could make a stairway, but the stairway will probably take up too much space of both of the floors. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... I don't think this is gonna work. No, then I'll have to crawl. Which means that it shouldn't be on this side, but it should be on the left or the right side of the building. Because when you go over here, then... Yeah. This... Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now all we need is a few ladders. I think I'm gonna need one more, but we can always check. Yeah, I'm gonna need one more, for God's sake. So that if we do go up here, this is quite cozy. I know. It's not the best. But at least it's something, you know? And what we can do up here is just get a few chests going, because these are all stairs, so we can put chests underneath here. So this will be our little chest room for now. You're lucky you can get out. Also, I'm gonna need a door. Okay, 16 chests, which is 4 stacks of wood or something. Not entirely sure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How do I do this though? I think it's like so then. Because what I could do right now is place the torches just underneath there so it lights up better. And they open, which is nice. Okay, then I think we have the house set up in a sense. Like I said, it's not the best house, but at least it works. What I could do is just place one over here, just in case. And we could already start on putting wood in the same chest, for example. And then put the more expensive shit in here. What's the most expensive shit that we have right now? Prismarine is also quite expensive. Eventually, of course, most of these things will not be expensive anymore. But for now, they are quite expensive. There we go. Everything is in. And this little piece of shit house took me 40 minutes. 40. And it's not even done yet because it still needs windows and such. We'll get onto that later. Right now, what I want to do, kinda, is let's see if we... from what I can recall, we do have the copper, which we can place in here. And then we can at least maybe start making a few balls. So we can chug it at some Pokemon. I only have blue apricorns. I thought I had gold ones as well. Alright, let's see. We went over there. But they were... Hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go... find my boat. Not that boat. Just a little boat. And let's see. Where's the boat at? Boat should be here somewhere. On the other side of the river, or ocean. I do remember there being a Carvana. Apricorn trees, so... We could make a little port or a harbor here. I said this before, but I'll say it again. Hey, lepers. Here is the hoping that I can find much more apricorn trees on the side here. I could just skim the outskirts and see if I can find more than just that one. Because I think I plucked those ones, so don't want to do it again. For what I can recall, they should spawn a lot more than I remember them doing right now. Oh, there's Dark Oak over here. Oh, that's very, very good. We have all the biomes over here. I didn't write my coordinates down, so I'm hoping my head will prevail on this one. All I need is 4 of the same color. I already have blue, so this could be useful. Yeah, I already have 3 blue. The only thing I need is a seed. Give me a seed. Seed. I've got to say, the terrain generation for savannas or acacia biomes overall is probably the best. Because the extreme hills, savanna biomes go wild every now and then. And I should be too late by now. Yeah, it's already turning evening. I should be too late before I... so before I head back home, it's already nightfall, probably. Unless I really go straight ahead right now and everything works in my favor, but I don't think so. I honestly thought that in this episode I would do much more in terms of Pokemon, but the base building seems to have overtaken this episode. Which is fine. I don't really mind, but if you're talking about a balance between Pokemon and Minecraft, then this isn't it. This has been Minecraft. This has just been a regular Minecraft survival with Pokemon in between. You know, just Pokemon roaming around in my house and just being funny. One last thing about the 1.5 update that I do want to say is I wasn't expecting over 30 structures. I thought that the amount of structures were going to be 12 or something, then they are going to be very different from one another. But I think the reason why there's about 30 to 40 structures being added, or maybe even 50, is because they have a set of 6 to 8 structures, but 4 variants from each type. That's my best guess. Because I don't see any other reason why you would add 40 structures. Especially not if it's your first update. I mean, I know you want to go grand straight away, but 40 different structures would be a little bit too much. Like 40 very different structures. Maybe to top this episode off, we can still catch a Pokemon. Because I think I should have enough blue balls. We're still home in time. Even before nightfall. Didn't expect that, because when I go over here and then I go to sleep, yeah, it doesn't even do it yet. So here's a couple iron ingots. We can also make a brush. How do we make a brush? Let's see. Never made a brush before. Stick, copper ingot, and a feather. I see. So if I go over here and then I go with the blue apricorns, and we do that, the first of many. What are these called? Azure balls. Okay. Bumblebee, level 11. I'm looking for Pokemon that I usually wouldn't catch, or I have never caught before. But are still within my level of reach. Just let me check really quick. There's a lot of Generation 1 Pokemon roaming around. I don't hate it per se, but it's also not the best. Okay, Krabby, let's go. If I slap you with Vine Whip, how much does that do? Okay, so I can slap you another L. Yeah, there we go. And then if I were to catch you, then... There we go. I have tried Kingler before in Hardcore Soul Silver and a Nuzlocke, I think. There we go, a new friend. Hey, you have a new buddy. Buddy. He doesn't even have a cried just yet. But that doesn't matter. We're gonna call them both. By the way, let's check this out really quick. Oh, it also knows bite straight away. Oh, that's actually a very good one to throw in. There we go, bite. And you know things like that. Bubble gum. Water gun. Bubble gun. So Krabby evolves at level 28 into Kingler. And his attack and defense. So his physical side is the ones that you should actually be focusing on. HP sucks, attack and defense, special attack, special defense sucks, both 50. So basically this isn't really a beneficial nature, but it's also not really a nature that's gonna be annoying me too much, which is good. Okay, well let's give them names. How about you guys give these guys names? So let me know what you want this Jaspin to be. Also, I'm gonna check out Jaspin because I think it has a sucky nature right now. He's gonna be an attacker, isn't he? Yes, he's a physical guy as well. Ouchie, wow. So this is a very hindering nature. Ow. Well, alright, the team is at least getting bigger. Don't want to comment on the natures. Doduo level 15. This thing is probably going to be level 30. Yeah, I was about to say. Slowpoke level 8. This is going to be free XP. I've never... Did I ever catch a Slowpoke before and use it in a team? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, so I've done Nuzlocke in pretty much every game you can imagine. Sparrow. So I have tried most of these. Miltank is fairly good for XP. Ekans, I even tried Arbok in my Hard Gold Soul Silver one. Unnecessary. Dodrio. I don't want to get a Pokemon that's overleveled straight away, otherwise it would be very easy to get XP afterwards. That's a Spoopa, isn't it? Ooh, that's level 15. Kinda wanna do something that's around level 12 or 10. Nothing else over here. There's a Weedle over there. But rock types are very good at the beginning. The thing is, eventually they fall off very quick. But until then, you're good to go. I don't know what this is, and I don't even want to know. I'm not really seeing too much Pokemon over here, though. There should be more Pokemon spawning here. There's a Slowpoke. I already have a Water-type Pokemon. I'm gonna take these melons. Magikarp. You know what? Fuck it. Level 14. Chuck a ball at it. You know what? Catch it. Let's just hope it catches it, considering the fact that... There we go. Okay, Magikarp has been added to the team. I just stated that I didn't want to catch another water type, but Magikarp is the exception to that rule. Let's also head back straight away. Jaspin, I need you to get back in. Let's see in Magikarp. Speed and defense down. I think Gyarados mostly as a special defense unit as well as a big attack unit. So having defense down isn't the best, but I also think it isn't the worst considering the fact that I will not be using its defense too much. But we also have access to mints. Not right now, of course, but eventually we do have access to mints, which we can also use to change. Hey, there's bones. So not right now. We don't have access to any of that right now, but eventually we do. Also, I think I'm gonna make a little wall somewhere around here where we're gonna put up the to-do list as well as the idea. So this is gonna be the idea and to-do wall. And yeah, it's just gonna be a simple one. And so it's just so we can see what there is, what we need, of course. So what do we need in terms of what we need to do, so we know what resources we can get, and also ideas. And if you have any ideas for me to put in the world, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know in the comments down below, what do you want me to call my free Pokemon? Because you can just say it yourself, so I don't have to. So that was it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the upcoming episode, of course, episode 3, and then we will start probably mining. That's I think that's gonna be a thing. And what the fuck? Okay, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Comment down below. Like I said before, Magikarp, Jaspin, Krabby, how do you want me to name them? And also, what do you want me to put up the to-do list and the idea wall? And I will see you all again in the next one.